Hey everyone, just got back from a Thanksgiving trip to Colorado to see some family. Had a great time out there. Colorado is a beautiful state. Like to go out there some more, maybe go camping. Should be a lot of fun if I can do that. But before I left, got in, it's fan box. And John was here at the house working, and I went ahead and opened it up, show him what was in it, so he got a little preview. This box is pretty great, especially for the price. Unbelievable. Great stuff. Everything in here seems useful. So I'll just open it up and go through the things. I've done a little bit of look into it, so should have some base knowledge of what's in here. And let's get started. So, packing paper. And there is the packing card. And so you guys all know that we have the Pro Box, which is $49.99. It's the second level. There is an Elite Box for $89.99 that has an additional 2 items. Don't know if it's worth it. We get some more people, maybe. But for the Pro Box, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. So that's pretty great. We got 7 guys coming this month, so we should have plenty of stuff for everybody. Alright, first item is a hat. It's always alert, it says on it. It's a sheepdog and some sheep. Flag on it. On the back, it says sheepdog. Pretty cool hat. I wouldn't mind this. They actually have several different hats, so I've been watching a lot of videos, other reviews, and there have been a few other ones that have been in the box. They're all pretty neat, so maybe we'll get some more in the future, but I like that. That looks pretty neat. Here's a little booklet of edible wild plants. Something that we can definitely use. I don't know if any of you, maybe Chad has some experience in survival stuff, at least know what to do. It's a light gloss. I don't know if I would really trust this out in the rain. I think I would trust it maybe around your drink or so, but definitely not out in the rain. But you got a plastic cover here. I'd leave it in that, throw it in your bag. Definitely something I've been looking at for a while, looking at getting a book of North American edible plants and poisonous plants so I can tell the difference. I want that. That's a good thing to have. Siphon. Simple hand siphon. I know we've got some stuff similar to this in previous boxes like Battle Box. This seems to be a lot smaller, more compact. Very useful thing when you need it. Not so useful when you don't. But throw it in the trunk of your car. It will be fine back there, and when you need it, you have it. So that's always a useful thing for survival, even in an urban environment. Good to have. 2-sided knife sharpener. Metal, ceramic. Again, something I've been looking at getting. You know, I've been practicing on sharpening stone. Not very good. In fact, I think I'm making my knives duller. It says sharper. So I've been looking at this as something that's kind of stopgap to help keep my knives a little sharper in the meantime. Can't go wrong with this, especially if you're out in the field. If you're out camping or in a survival situation, and you need something fast because your knife's getting dull. Great little thing to have. Gloves. They don't feel like mechanics gloves. I don't think there's rubber on the other side. They're not hard knuckle tactical gloves. They basically look and feel like baseball gloves, batting gloves. Again, useful. I mean, if you're cutting wood or picking through some briars, anything like that, better to have them than not. And they're not mechanics gloves, they're not rubberized, they're not hard knuckled. That can compact pretty small. Size large, I think I'm more of a medium. but useful. So someone will probably get that and be happy. This is great. A rat's tourniquet. This is a simple, compact tourniquet. You have to look it up. You have to go on YouTube, find out how to use it. There is a technique. It is not what you would naturally think when you look at this thing. How it works, there is a special setup, but once you learn that, it's not hard to remember, and it makes a lot of sense. So I highly recommend you get this, you put it in your med kit. I got one of my med kit. Mike might have a rats. I know he has, I can't think of the brand that he has, but this is a good tourniquet. There's arguments between whether this or some of the others are better, but even when they say the others are better, everyone says this is more compact and easier to store, easier to carry. So if the options are this or nothing, always go with this. And there are people who love it. There are EMTs who say this is the best. So awesome. This is a great thing to find in this box, especially for, you know, a $50 box with all this stuff. Here's that. That's awesome. Bungees. 2 4-foot bungee cords. There's a lot of instances where these will come in handy. Throw this in your bug out bag, throw it in your car. There's just no end to the use of bungees. In fact, you can even tear them apart and use them for some cordage. They're just really great things to have. Again, something I'm very happy to get in here. And it's something, a lot of this stuff is also stuff people overlook. Things that might not be all that expensive and are small, but I'm so glad we're getting this box. This box is just great for that kind of stuff. This is a tactical pin. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the concept. It's a aircraft aluminum hard metal pin. It is a pin. I mean, it's a twist off. You know, there is the pin. This can come undone and you can replace the ink if need be, but you still have this hard aluminum. There we go, I'm breaking our stuff. There's this hard aluminum outer case that if you're in a situation where you need to defend yourself and you don't have your carry or a knife, say you're in Chicago, where I would hope none of you carry because you're gonna get busted and it's not worth the hassle. You have this that you can then jab, and it's hard and it's going to hurt and you can do damage. Good to have you. I don't know if you hear that. That's great. That's a great thing. Unfortunately, I bought one myself 2 months ago, so I've already wasted more money than I had to. Could have gotten this. First of our 2 knives tonight. I don't know if we really call this a knife. I will. It is made by Vietnam veterans, I guess is the name of the company. Yep. Camp dining utensils. Awesome. This is really cool. Kind of heavy. I'm not a big fan of that because I would like a lightweight one. But see the fork there? Bam. You got a fork. Spoon in there. Bam. You got a spoon. Knife. That's a basic pocket knife. I see a bottle opener in there. Let's see. Oh, you know what? That's not a bottle opener. I think that's it can be a bottle opener, but that's a can opener. That is great. I've been wanting to get one of those, and I just haven't yet. I thought we'd get something, but yeah, that is a can opener. So that just made this a lot more valuable to me. And I don't know if you noticed, picture is Huey. That's the Vietnam service ribbon that Vietnam veterans got. Never forget, 1956 to 1975. So that's great too. You know, that's a sad war. We won it. Our soldiers did their job. They kicked the crap out of the North Vietnamese and the Viet Cong, and civilians back home gave up after we won the war. Sad. Those guys don't get enough credit for how hard they fought, what they did, and we can't thank them enough for doing their duty. The last bit, machete. 18 inches. It's actually a lot sturdier than I thought it would be. I mean, I don't know if you can see, that's not bending all that much. I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on it. I can't really make out that wording. I haven't seen any reviews on this, so I really can't say too much. Made in Colombia. That's, I believe, a big step up from China. So I'm willing to give this a good shot. Handle feels great. Kind of heavy, which is what you want in a machete, but not overly. I think this is an awesome piece. I hope I probably won't get this. There's probably a lot of other stuff I want more, but whoever gets this, I hope I can use it when we go camping. But recap. So we got the machete, the camping utensil, awesome. The gloves, which are going to be useful. You know, they're just going to be useful. There's no other way to put that. Throw it in your bag and you're going to find a use for it. Glad we got that. The siphon probably won't be useful, but heaven forbid the time comes when you need it, you'll have it. And that's, you know, what this is about. Bungee cords, no end to the use of those. Heck, next year when we go canoeing, you know, we strap our canoes together. So, great. Rat's tourniquet, again, hopefully it's not useful, but heaven forbid something happens and you need it, it can save a life. Knife sharpener, very useful. I can just imagine now sitting in Mike's garage with the fire, running some knives through there. Always alert sheepdog hat. The more I think about it, the more I like this. I am really starting to like this. That's awesome. And last but not least, the edible plants. Again, hopefully something you don't need. Hopefully it won't be useful, but a lifesaver should you need it. And I don't know how many of you have something that is comparable to this. Probably none of you. So I don't either. So I'm not making judgment there. But it's something we can all use. Alright, any questions? Any comments? Comment in the comments. Please like and share. Hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back later this week when the next box comes in.